French drain is essentially put in the yard to address groundwater. Not necessarily groundwater, but surface groundwater. French drains to me are temporary fix to a permanent problem. They have their place. I see them all the time where they're not in the right place. And then they serve no purpose. Or the customer had a French drain installed 15 years ago thinking it still works. They don't last forever. It's essentially a Band-Aid fix in my eyes. Instead of doing the proper repair, French drain essentially is allowing the underlying issue to still be a problem. You're essentially dealing with 10% of the water, and the other 90% is bypassing the French drain. I mean, essentially, a French drain gets installed, let's say, in between two houses. Again, always keep in mind that when it rains, your neighbor's house gets wet as well. Their downspouts discharge water. Let's say your neighbor's house sits just a little bit higher than yours. You end up with, every time it rains, sediment, whether it be from your neighbor's roof or between the downspout and where your French drain's located. Every single time, period, point blank, it brings material with it. Every time it brings material with it, it eventually will clog said French drain, and then it serves no purpose. French drains essentially should be installed where the water is pooling. I mean, if it makes sense, it makes sense. Again, if you have a swale in between two houses, you're going to want to install that French drain at the lowest spot to allow water to collect and discharge other directions versus just pooling and hanging out. The maintenance of a French drain is ongoing. It's not maintenance free. Anytime a customer has a French drain installed, you're going to want surface drains. Not only do surface drains help collect water in low spots in that French drain, but it also allows accessibility for maintenance. So if you have a 40-foot French drain and you have two surface drains installed in the center of that French drain, that allows you to access each 10-foot section to keep it free and clear and functioning. I see it all the time. Well, I got a French drain right here, but you ain't got no surface drain. So do you really have a French drain, or you just have a pipe that somebody buried in the ground? And is that pipe full of dirt? Chances are that pipe's full of dirt.